everybody, my name is TheJustReaper and welcome back to another Minecraft Modern Warfare tank tutorial. And today I'm happy to announce a new addition to the tank yard. Today we now add Croatia to our tank yard. And this right in front of us is the Croatian M-95 Degman. This tank, it looks pretty. It's also relative to the Russian T-72 as it is. So I can definitely see T-72 in the actual tank. But I will say it's a very pretty tank, and I think I did good enough trying to replicate it in here. There is no interior because the chassis is just way too shallow, and there's not enough room on the inside of the turret. Plus, on top of that, you can't find any real images of the interior as it is. So about this tank, not a whole lot to say. Like, there's only ever been 2 prototypes made, but from what I saw, I think when it does enter production, it's going to be like a per customer, based upon their needs kind of thing once they actually start making it. And I think they're going to be like giving it to other countries, so I don't think they're really going to be using it much for themselves. But technically this is Croatian, so we have to make Croatia to do this. I could have just like thrown it in with the Soviets and just like put a special flag next to it, but I figured we're going to be doing the tank, I ought to just make the whole another section. Like, give it every other one of these tanks, heck, the M7 Priest has respect, so why not give this thing respect too and give it its own section. So, just to take a quick look at this design, I'm pretty sure it was in 2003 that it was designed, although I can be very, very wrong. I was looking, and from what I found, that was what I could find as far as when it was designed. Manufactured, not really ever, because it never really entered mass production. Only 2 prototypes built, in service never. Its main armament is a 125mm 2A46 M5 smoothbore gun, and its origin was in Croatia, and I really do like this Croatian flag. I think I did good enough with that. Excuse me. But, yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about it. I like the shape of it. It's very, to me, it reminds me a lot of my T-54, my Soviet T-54, though the turret is quite different, and the chassis, I think, is a little bit bigger. But it does kind of remind me a bit of my T-54. So, without, there's nothing really more to say, so without any further holding, let's get right to the tutorial. Alright, so for layer 1, we're going to want to have stone brick slab, dark oak wood slab, oak wood log, cobblestone stairs, stone button, stone slab, and wooden trapdoor. We'll start from the right side of the tank like we typically always do by placing down a bottom slab of stone brick. Skip a space of 5 over to the left of that, and that's where your tracks are going to be spaced apart. So 2 slabs with a space of 5 in between. Make sure that you figure out where you want the front of your tank to actually be, because we're making the front first. So moving on, in front of these bottom slabs, you're going to be putting top slabs of stone brick in front of them on either side. Then behind it, if we go back diagonal from it, we're going to do a row of 5 top slabs of dark oak wood, like right behind the top slab of the stone brick, right, just back diagonal from it. And then in front of this, we're just going to do a whole row of 5 wooden trapdoors on that level in front of it. Now we can continue by making our tracks now. So taking our oak wood log, we're going to put a placeholder and then put 1 there and 1 there. Now that's it, just to continue the tracks going backward. Then we're going to pick our cobblestone stairs, place 1 with the back of the stair facing the back where the back of the tank will be. Then behind it, put another stair reversed, back to back like that. Put another sideways log like that on right behind there. Then do the same thing with the stairs again. 1, then reverse. 1, then reverse. Another log. 1, then reverse. Reverse. Put a bottom slab of stone brick on either side. Bottom slab. Then behind that, you're going to do a top slab of stone brick right behind it. Like that. And then you're going to go back, like go on its level, diagonal, forward of the top slab at the very back, and do a row of 5 dark oak wood top slabs. And then right behind it, here in the middle, only in these middle 3 on the back, just going to do 3 wooden trapdoors on it. And then we're just going to fill up the whole inside with stone slabs. Okay. I wish my computer would stop dropping in frames. I feel more and more I do on this on the server, the more and more it's going to get like cluttered up and stuff like that and make it run slower. We'll see what happens. One way to find out, right? Alright, so now that we're done with that, we're not going to do the buttons on the wheels yet, not on this layer, because we have to do a couple of details on the next layer, which we're going to need that space open for the next layer. So, with that done, now we can move on to layer 2. So moving into layer 2, we can just take our cobblestone stairs, and starting off on the front of the tank, we're going to place a cobblestone stair on top of the front of the tracks, here and here, with the backs of the stairs facing the back of the tank. Then, if I head over here, grab our cobblestone slab inward, like toward each other, put a bottom slab of cobblestone, just one bottom slab going near each other from either side, and do a row of 3 spruce wood in between them like that, and then go back 1 spruce wood slab in the middle, and then we'll come over here, grab our dark oak wood stairs, put one here and one there, and then curve it like this, curve it inward, and put a stair right there in the middle behind it. Grab our green hardened clay, put 2 green hardened clay here and 2 there. Next we're going to do is we're going to come here, we're going to grab our acacia wood. I know it's very odd for us to use this, but we're actually going to use it this time because it actually makes it look a little bit better. Put it right here, upward. He has to be orange, facing upward, but we're going to be covering that up anyway with the pressure plate, so it's not going to be that noticeable, and when you do see the red, it's like it adds a little bit more detail to the tank as it is. So once you've done that, now we just maintain by taking our green hardened clay once again and going back 6 from those logs. Do that on either side, like that. And once you've done that, come to the very back behind these, and you're going to do another row of 3 acacia logs facing upward. Then again, it doesn't really matter, but I prefer if you just do it facing upward, it makes it easier. Then behind it, we're going to do it in an oak wood log, sideways like this, but like running along the side like that. The tank may look very ugly now, but it's going to soon turn into this, amazingly. Then at the very back of the tracks, you're going to put a upright stair of stone brick on the very back of the back of the stairs facing the front of the tank to finally round off the tracks at the back. Next, we're going to take our that's not what we want. Our dark oak wood stairs, we're going to do an upside down stair here and here with the backs facing the front. And you're going to do a row of 3 green hardened clay in between that. Once you've done that, let's grab our tripwire hook. We're going to put a stone button in the middle and then 2 tripwire hooks on either side of it. And we can grab our green hardened clay and just fill in the whole chassis now, considering there is no interior. And if you want to try to fit an interior somewhere on this thing, at least in the turret, by all means, go ahead. But I just couldn't for the life of me because there is no photos of interior. Plus, modern tanks are pretty much a pain to build interiors for because there's like all computers and stuff. It's a pain. But yeah. So now we can move on to taking some signs, and on the outsides of these oak wood logs, we'll put a blank sign on either side. Right, no, that's not what I want to do. Come on, there. Do that. Grab our wooden trapdoor, and then on the outsides of the acacia logs, put 3 wooden trapdoors, and then close them on either side. There you go. Now for the good part. This is where we're going to be doing the reactive armor. I personally think it looked good for this, and it kind of gave it a little bit more shape. I'm not sure how you feel about it, but I kind of like this reactive armor. So in front of these wooden trapdoors on the bottom, there below, just going to do a row of 6, whatever block of your choice, because it's simply there as a placeholder. I'm going to come over here, grab some dragon heads, which looks like I'm holding like a grenade launcher or something on my screen. If you just look, I'm holding like a grenade launcher or something. Alright, now that we've done this, we're just going to place them backwards with the faces facing the green hardened clay on the current layer. Now I'll make that side of reactive armor. Let's come to this side. We're going to do it again. Dragon heads facing inward. Obviously, you are not going to be able to do that part in survival if you're trying to do these tanks in survival mode. So we need to get rid of that because that's not going to have any need anymore. Then we just take in front of this on the side of this acacia log on either side. Just going to put a wooden trapdoor and flip it up. Kind of finish off with that little bit of detailing. And now we can maintain by finishing off the previous layer by putting the buttons finally on the sides of the wheels, stone buttons on the outsides of the oak wood logs, and that finishes both this layer and the previous layer. So now that we're done with layer 2, now let us move on to layer 3. Moving into layer 3, we're going to take our stone pressure plate, and then on top of these acacia logs in the front, we're going to put a stone pressure plate on either side. Then behind it, you're going to put a green carpet, dark green carpet, not the line, just put one behind there. Then you're going to do a row of 3 wooden trapdoor behind the carpet, going toward the back of the tank. Then we're going to come over here, grab our iron trapdoor, do a row of 2 on either side, heading toward the back. Next I'm going to grab my dark oak wood, spruce, oak, and nether brick slabs. I'm going to put a dark oak wood slab here, 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 3 here, 1 heading toward the back, and there you are with the with the dark oak wood. Take our spruce, we're going to do some spruce here, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. Then we're going to take our oak, 2 oak there, 2 oak there, 3 nether brick there, and then you're done with the slabs. We're going to grab some wooden trapdoor and some iron trapdoor. Do 3 iron trapdoor here in the center of the tank on the back, with 2 wooden trapdoors on either side of it, like that. And now that we're done that, I think we can just jump to the front of the tank now by doing 2 iron trapdoors here off to the side, like closest inward from the right side of the, what am I saying, left side of the tank, going inward like this, right here. So look over there, we're going to do an iron trapdoor here, put a wooden trapdoor right next to it there, because that's where the hatch is for the driver. And I actually didn't realize this, we actually want to have this as a stone slab block right there. Didn't realize that. And I think that's actually it for this. Well, what am I saying? Just do the base of the turret. Okay. Well, I'm going to do 2 green hardened clay here, 2 here. Take a peek. Okay. See, we're going to use that, so I'm going to just try to snatch that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, starting on the front of these green hardened clay, you're going to do 2 dark oak wood upside down stairs on either side, like this. Back's facing the back of the tank, and then you're going to do an upside down spruce wood stair with the back facing the back of the tank. Then we just fill in this whole section with the green hardened clay. And then if I pay attention real quick, we're going to do an upside down spruce wood stair here and here. Make sure that the backs are facing each other. Then we're going to just do a row of 3 right behind it and just kind of round it all off there. We're going to do a row of 3 top slabs of spruce wood on the back of the turret here. Grab our wooden trapdoor. We're going to do a trapdoor in either of these corners. And now we can move on to basically just doing the bit of the, we can move on to doing the bottom of the gun. So with doing the gun, we're just going to come out 1 off the front of this upside down stair on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now that we're done with layer 3, now we can move on to layer 4. Moving on to layer 4, we can take our iron trapdoor, do 2 iron trapdoors here, and 2 iron trapdoors here. And then we can take a green carpet, do a green carpet here, here, get 2, do 1 here. And then we can grab our stone pressure plate, do 1 on the very end of the gun here. Come over here, we're going to grab our nether brick slabs. We're going to do 2 here on the top of the gun. And there you are, you're basically done with the gun itself. Now we can take our iron trapdoor, wooden trapdoor, and on the top corners of this turret, do 2 there and 2 there. We're going to put an upright spruce wood stair right here. Behind it, we're going to take our spruce wood slabs. Get it, there we go. Going to do, if we can get a look at that, okay. 2 here. Guess we're going to go back with that. Okay, and then we'll just do this just to make it easier. Put a spruce wood stair here, and then 1 right behind it. And then kind of like square that all off almost. Make all the backs join up together. That's going to make the commander's hatch. We're going to put a stair here with the, am I doing that right? Okay, no, not. Reverse that, actually. I'm making a mess of everything. Okay, put a stair right here with the back of it facing off to the left. Okay. Then we can take our dark oak wood stair. Oh, I didn't see this. Alright, then break this side and curve it off on that side. I didn't see that. We're going to take our dark oak wood slabs. We're going to do 2 here. And then 1 here off further to the front. We'll put a stair right behind this. Spruce wood stair right behind it. We're going to put a spruce wood slab right there. Okay, we're going to put a dark oak wood slab here, and then a spruce wood slab behind that. Okay, I think that's about it for that. And we just I guess we can just put a green hardened clay in the center of the commander's cupola. We need to put a spruce wood slab here in the center of the turret on the back. Then we can take our acacia wood, put a placeholder, and do 3 sideways off the back of the tank. Off the back of the turret, excuse me, like that, which is going to be like some extra cargo, and then on either side of the row, put a wooden trapdoor, and just close it. We're going to grab our signs, we're going to put a blank sign on either end, but not in the middle, just like that. Come over here, we're going to grab our spruce fence gate. We're going to do 2 spruce fence gates here, and close them inward to the turret. Same on the other side, close them inward. And I think, yeah, that's it for this layer. So now we're done with layer, let me see, 3, 4, 5. Now we're done with layer 5. Let's move on to layer 6, which are basically just going to make a final layer. Moving on to layer 6, we're just going to come over here, grab our stone pressure plate, and on top of this back cargo, I'm just going to do 3 on top of it, like that. Come over here, I'm going to grab my redstone comparator and place it like this. Okay, place it backward, like this. So with the 2, with those 2 pegs in the front. On top of this stair right here, we're going to do an upside down dark oak wood stair. But make sure that it looks like this. It has to kind of have this. I don't know how to explain it. Just you get the idea. You see what you're supposed to say. Just do that. I'm gonna grab an end rod and a zombie head. Put a zombie head off to the right side of it. And then in front of it, just put an end rod, and that's going to be the commander's machine gun, I think, or just a remote machine gun. Take a spruce fence post, and you're going to put it on top of this stair right here. And then we just come over here, grab our iron bars, and on top of here, we're going to stack up 1, 2, 3, 3 right there. And then, okay, off the back of the commander's hatch right here, 1, 2, 3. And, yeah, I think that's it, actually. Alright, yeah, that's it. Alright, so, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed my M-95 Degman. And, yeah, I think it turned out pretty well, personally. For my first Croatian tank, wasn't expecting to do Croatia, but I guess now we have Croatia added to the family of tanks. So, if you have any tank requests, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to check them out. And I'll make sure to get around to them at some point. I do have 2 more requests that I have to fulfill after this, so I have a bit on my plate. So if you leave in a request, it may be a bit before I get to it, but I'll do my best to get to it. So like I said, thank you all for watching. If you want to stay updated on any news or any weekly changes, or if I'm going to be recording or not in a certain day, feel free to follow me on Twitter, and I'll start posting more often about what I'm doing on those days, because my typical upload schedules are supposed to be Monday and Thursday, excuse me. But if I can't get it up on those certain days, I try to get it up some point during that week. But yeah, there's nothing more to say about that. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.